Welcome to Alice in Bloomland. We are at the RBG. We are in the tea house, and there are so many special events going on with this brand new exhibit. I'm being joined by Kim, who is the COO here at the RBG. What a beautiful spread they've brought out for us.
Yes, this was created by our very talented culinary team just for our brand new Mad Hatter's Tea, which we're running for this lovely, fun event.
Oh, it is so great. Now, the event is brand new. How has that been, creating something brand new and being able to really get those creative juices flowing for something like this?
What's been so exciting is that it has involved our entire RBG team.
That's cool.
And so everyone feels like they've been part of it. They've had a passion for it. Lots of our volunteers have been involved as well. So it really has, none of this could have come together without a very, very big team effort. And, we had set a theme for this year as nostalgia.
Yeah.
So then we knew we wanted to run, this is our first ever floral showcase. So what would the theme of that be? And then, in discussions, we thought, Alice in Wonderland is a great starting place. It's very visual. Lots of people remember it from their childhood.
Of course.
And what a great way to sort of kick off nostalgia by bringing to life something that we all have some familiarity with, but we've brought together in terms of just this beautiful floral.
And to tap into a new generation, too.
Exactly.
So everyone's bringing their kids.
Exactly. And grandparents bringing grandkids.
Oh, I love that.
So it's just so fun that, grandparents, or especially grandmothers, feeling like they can share what was sort of magical in their childhood.
Yeah, it's true.
With their child, with their kids and grandkids.
Okay, so we're here now with the Mad Hatter Tea Service.
Yes.
So maybe explain a little bit to us what is offered.
Yes. So first we have quite a selection of tea themselves. So you've got your bold breakfast, and I have my heavenly cream.
They smell so good.
So we have some fun little tags to identify that. And then, typical of a sort of afternoon tea service, we have all of our savories on the bottom, so including coronation chicken and some smoked trout, some ham and brie, and some cucumber and watercress. Moving up, we've got 2 varieties of scones with some lemon curd, clotted cream, and strawberry jam.
Heaven.
And then finally moving to our Alice in Bloomland themed desserts, we have some cute little mushrooms, some macarons to look like, paint the white roses getting painted red.
Yeah, they're so great.
And then some Mad Hatter tarts. So our team is really, they really took it to heart and have had a lot of fun creating this revision for our tea service.
Deliciousness. Now, it's not just tea. I mean, I understand that you guys, it's not just for kids and parents. There's a 19 plus.
There is.
There's Alice After Dark.
There is Alice After Dark.
Tell me about that.
We are hosting that on February 20th and March 20th.
Okay.
And in addition to just coming to see the show, which is lit at night in a very spectacular way, we'll have a DJ, adult activities, of course, cocktails and themed cocktails.
Amazing.
Yes, and we'll probably have some character actors walking around just to engage with our guests. And I'm guessing we're going to have some guests dressing up themselves.
I agree.
So I think it's going to be a couple of very fun nights.
Amazing. Okay, well, there is so much to explore here at the RBG. We'll come back to Alice in Bloomland in just a few moments. Make sure you stay with us. Lots more to come on Morning Live. Cheers.
Cheers.
We have made our way inside where the beauty and the magic continues of Alice in Bloomland here at the RBG. Kim, tell us about this incredible space. There's eye candy everywhere.
Yes, and it's so layered and so textural and so vibrant. Every time you come in here, you're finding something new that you didn't even realize was here.
Yeah.
So it's primarily orchids, but we also have supplemented with some other plants as well. We really are trying to give that feeling of the tropical nature from where orchids come. So, between the light and the sound of the waterfall and the beautiful
smells tropical.
It's just so engaging, all the senses.
Can we walk around a little bit?
We sure can, yes.
Because this is just like next level. This whole setup.
So, of course, the king and queen in their garden. Queen of Hearts played a very big part of the story.
Yeah.
So we needed to have them greeting our guests as guests arrive in the upper level of our Mediterranean garden.
I can't get over how stunning it is. And the fact that, I'm looking at these flowers, I'm like, they can't all be real.
Yes.
They're all real.
We have a lot of guests who come and want to touch everything.
Of course.
Because they just can't imagine.
Yeah.
Yes.
You believe that it's not real.
Yes. And of course, we had to have our looking glass wall because
it's beautiful.
You know, that's part of the magic of Alice.
Yep, it's true. Now, do we have time to go down to the lower atrium?
We do.
Luke, say yes, because we need to showcase this. Like these orchids, I've never seen anything like them.
Yes. So we wanted to make sure that guests were engaged with beauty and botanicals at every level, everywhere they looked. And then, of course, intermixed with some fun lighting.
Now, why orchids? Is there a special connection to Alice in Wonderland and orchids?
So this is a time when typically botanical gardens will host their orchid shows.
Oh,
it's just a time of year when they're at their peak, and they just, for most of us who are in a northern climate, just bring that beauty and that sense of the tropical, and I feel like I'm going south.
Yeah, because we miss that, and we need that at this time of year.
And I actually have had some of our guests say, I don't need to go south this year because I could just come here and get the same feeling.
It's true, because you do. The humid air, the smell, the sights.
Yeah,
I mean, they are just
how stunning are they?
And orchids, they typically bloom for a very long time.
Yes. So we're hoping our show's 8 weeks long, so we are hoping that most of these flowers will last, but we do have some backup stock.
Of course.
And we've got arrangements to bring more flowers in if needed. Of course, this is where Alice had the croquet game.
Oh, yes.
With the wickets.
Yep.
And the flamingos.
Of course.
And the hedgehogs.
Oh my gosh, and look at the teacups.
Yes.
Oh, and the little teapots.
So again, one of our volunteers, who's an artist, painted all these teapots for us.
Wow.
So we thought we had to showcase them in a very fun way.
They look incredible. They've done such a wonderful job. I love your volunteers. They're so good.
There's so much whimsy.
And so talented.
Yes.
Everybody that's here at RBG is incredibly
and then just
talented.
all these little, surprises where you see the little hedgehog that we've planted, so they're interspersed throughout the gardens.
This is amazing. Okay, well, we've got so much more coming up on Morning Line from RBG. We're going to check out some amazing art in just a few moments, so make sure you stay with us. But for now, I'm going to send things back inside the studio. I have found the Mad Hatter's hat. Not quite sure where he is, but I found his hat. There's so many amazing photo opportunities for the entire family here at Alice in Bloomland. We are at the RBG, and they have set up a replica tea party, which of course involves Alice drinking the famous tea and eating the famous food.
Yes.
So this is what, now correct me if I'm wrong, it's been a few years since I've actually seen it. This is what makes her shrink.
Yeah, so she has drink me and eat me.
Yep.
And throughout the whole story, she's either doing one or the other.
And
so
big or small.
She's big or small.
Yes.
So what we're trying to do is give you a sense of some of the things that makes her feel small, because we've got some very big props, and some things that make her feel very big because we have some very little props. So we're really trying to take our guests on that journey with us.
I love this. Like, I feel like you need to watch it before coming again, just so you can catch all of the little nuances that you've placed in here.
Correct. And most people, it's been a long time since they either read the book
It's been since I was a kid.
Exactly.
Yeah, 40-something years.
Exactly. So we've really tried to capture all those kind of magical moments and bring them to life. And there's little surprises hidden. So for example, there's 11 eyes and smiles from the Cheshire Cat hidden all through. So you might see one on
I found one.
You might see one on a mirror.
I found one, Luke. Vicky, Kim had to point it out for me, but I still found it. How cute is that? And so it's almost like a little search for kids.
Yes, exactly. We're going to have an I Spy game.
Oh, like a little seek and find.
Yes, so that kids can just have sort of the whimsy brought to life for them. We have some sound effects.
I know, I'm hearing the clock.
Yes, we have clocks. We've hung all of these fun cups and saucers and keys and watches.
Oh yeah, the nostalgia is just like bursting out of this area.
And again, try to create that sense of scale. So we've got the big,
huge,
and then the big flowers and the orchids.
Oh wow. I mean, this is an Instagrammer's dream in here.
It is.
Like,
everywhere you look,
social media is going to explode.
Yes, this is a visual feast.
I love this. And you can pretend that you're going in. Yep. Oh my gosh, this is next level, Kim. Honestly, this is one of the coolest exhibits I have ever seen. And you can tell that you guys have really taken the time to focus on every single little detail.
Yes, and tried to make it for multi-generations.
Yeah.
So So, a little kid will be enthralled with some of the little creatures that we have hidden around. Adults, of course, just the beauty of the flowers themselves and the whimsy of the displays.
Yep.
And then, families bringing children or grandchildren to share what were their childhood memories.
Oh, it's so great. Oh my gosh. Our tour continues at the RBG. Alice in Bloomland. The show runs until
March 30th.
March 30th. So you've got lots of time, but it's already super, super busy. So get in while you can. Come say hi to Alice. We've got so much more from here coming up on Morning Live. I don't know about you, Kim, but I'm feeling really wee right now.
Yes.
This is incredible. We've moved into the art gallery space, and some of the art here is like next level.
Yes, and I mean the whole rationale was the artist wanted to make you feel a sense of scale. So this artist particularly wanted us to feel small, like Alice is shrinking, while he created this very, very large, impressive piece of work.
And it's a Hamilton artist.
It's a Hamilton artist here. So
That's
we have
amazing.
8 textile-based artists, all in the sort of fiber art world, and they're from international. So we've also supported Canadian artists. We have a Toronto artist, a Hamilton artist, an artist from Vancouver, and then India, Denmark, Mexico.
All around the world.
Yes. So we go from this very large scale to this very small scale where it really, the artist wants to take you in and get you to really sort of see what they're trying to do in a very, very minute way.
Oh, that is
so the sense of scale between the pieces is really what we're trying to achieve here.
So we've got the Alice and Bloomland kind of theme, but not so specific when it comes to kind of character, but it's got the same kind of feel.
That's right. We're just trying to sort of make you feel immersed again in a different world, a magic, colorful world.
It really is.
Yes, where we're just trying to, again, bring those sensory perceptions into the show.
Just really beautiful pieces.
Very tactile.
And so different. Every piece is very, very, very unique.
Yes.
In its own merits.
Yes. And this almost makes you feel like you're in a forest. Created with, these beautiful hanging,
this is the Toronto artist here.
Yes.
Okay.
Very ethereal.
Materials, embroidery thread, dissolvable fabric.
Yeah.
Wow, that must have been so difficult to create, the patience and the time.
Yeah.
Wow, and just absolutely beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It really, really is.
Just that, again, that sense of taking you into a new atmosphere.
Yeah.
And just sort of transporting you into that different feel.
A whole new world.
Yeah.
Okay, Alice in Bloomland is running now until the
March 30th.
Until the 30th of March.
We're open 6 days a week, so we're closing Mondays.
Okay.
Because we just need time to give our plants a little love.
Yeah, of course.
But we will be open Monday, Family Day weekend, and March break.
Amazing.
And our 2 after darks, February 20th and March 20th.
And that's the 19 plus event?
That's the 19 plus. And then every second Friday, we're going to stay open until 9 o'clock. So those people who maybe can't
work late or
just want to try
or any kind of kid event.
Yes. So starting February 14th, every second Friday, we'll be open until 9 o'clock at night.
Amazing. And it's the best for people to get their tickets online?
Yes, rbg.ca. It'll lead you right to the ticket page.
Okay, well, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Such a wonderful space, and I'm so glad we got to explore it together today. Alice in Bloomland at the RBG. Of course, we'll have all the information on our website at chch.com.